Sairam. Now we are in the chapter 15 in the third video, that is part 3 video, adding primary column as hidden object in the grid. Okay. So whenever you want to do a delete or edit operation of a particular row of a grid, okay. Whenever you want to do delete or edit operation of a particular row in a grid, then you should have the primary column in the grid as a hidden object. Okay, this is very important information. And how to add the primary column as a hidden object in the grid, that we are going to see in the video. Okay, so let us go to the grid. So this is nothing but grid. When you give control J, table control, you'll get it here. And the hidden object is here, additional hidden objects. Okay, that's what. And you have to make this true. Okay, once you make this true, you can add a hidden name here, hidden object name, and the order count is 4. Okay, what is this 4? What this 4 denotes? Now you will have a lot of questions. Why it is not 1? So now I'm just adding a new hidden, then it should start with 1. Okay, by why we are putting 4? Okay, let me explain that why the 4 is coming. Okay. But before that, let me complete the Excel so that we can see, we can generate and see in the browser. So in the browser, you will get answer for that. Okay. So anyhow, employee ID is coming up here, and the number of object of list, that is a first column. Okay, number of object of first column include the hidden should be more than 3, only even if no hidden added. Okay, that's what they are trying to say. If there is no hidden, then number of object is by 3. So default, when you open a Excel, so you could see 3 is automatically filled there. So generally, so far you have not made any change to that one. Okay, now you are making change. Why? Because you add a new hidden object, employee ID, EMP ID. Okay, so that's the reason. Okay, now, so once you generate, you could see the grid coming up with the employee ID as hidden. But I'll show you how to see the hidden. Okay, so I'll right click this, the first column. I'll right click the first column, inspect. Okay, so this is a text column. The employee name is the column which is now showcased here. Okay, all those details are there. Now, under the employee name, you could find the hidden objects. Okay, see. 1, 2, and 3. Now, including the text, there are 3 objects. In the particular, this is one particular column. In this particular column, object number 1, 2, and 3. So that is a reason we have specified 3 here. So the displayed is like this. The number of object of the first column, including all hidden, should be more than 3, only even if no hidden is added. Okay, so that means 3 if no hidden, but being hidden is added, so it has become 4. Why? Because 4 will come to here, 1, 2, 3, and 4th one is the employee ID. Now you could see the employee ID. Okay, what is this employee ID? The employee ID is the ID of that particular employee. Okay, so this is what we are getting it displayed here. Are you sure? I mean, is it clear? So what is we are trying to do? We are going to populate the information. We get the information from the API, where in the API we are getting the employee ID also. So let me see what happens in the API. Okay, so for that we should know what is the load function. We will go to the load function. Let me check with the load function. The Excel We'll go to the Excel. Okay. Control J. Okay, but before going to the load function, let me check with the algorithm. So what the function to be called? So the first function called is employee grid DDL load API. So that is for the DDL part. Okay. The second is the grid load API. So in the algorithm, it is very clear. Employee grid load API is the function. So let me check this function and see what kind of information we are transferring to the form. Okay. So let me check this one. Go here. So I'll go to the source. Okay. So to get the source information, what you need to do, you have to refresh. Okay. Fine. Control F. I'll search for the function. Let me click here, then I'll go. F. Okay. Okay. So I got into the function. Now let me click on the start processing, then followed by the JSON string. Now we need to check with the JSON string because there where we will get the employee ID. Okay. Now let me refresh this. Okay, the cursor breakpoint comes up. Now I'll click on the F8 because I need to go to the next level of the breakpoint. Okay. In the JSON string, we are getting employee ID as 27. Okay. So this information only we are putting up into the hidden. Okay. So how do we, then we need to know how to add this information into the load API. Okay. So that we need to see. So we need to go to the Excel part. I need to open the load API JS function. So this is the Excel. So Control J, JS, JavaScript function now. Okay. Under the table control, you could see the information where employee ID is added. Okay. So the employee ID hidden is added. So automatically what happens? The value of employee ID is stored in the hidden object. Okay. Like department, what we did for department, a department is an automatically created, the hidden is created. Now the employee ID is hidden created by you. Okay. And in that you are assigning the employee ID that you got from the API into this particular employee ID of the hidden object. That's it. Once you assign this one, then what happens? The information falls into this particular hidden variable. That's about this particular video. So we are trying to create an hidden object and store the value into the hidden object. Okay, that's about. So once you click on this, the value is updated. So that is about this video. So what we are trying to do, we are getting an employee ID and putting it as a hidden object in the grid. Okay, because all information need not showcase to the user. User may get confused. See, so the user need not worry about the employee ID. He want only the employee information. So you can keep those information as an hidden objects, which will be useful for you for further process. So for edit and delete process, you need that employee ID, which is very, very vital. Okay. So that's why, that is a reason we added this employee ID. And how to do that one, that you have gone through in detail about this, but in this video. So take care. So we will see you in the next video of the chapter 15. Okay. Until then, take care.